I've had quite a few emails from people recently that start something like this. Over the past few months, I've had time to think and. Now, as we know, not everyone has had more time, but this has been an unprecedented opportunity to question things and reflect on things. For instance, one very successful entrepreneur said to me that he'd spent his life on a plane and he'd never questioned it because he'd always loved his work and loved what he did. But now that he wasn't doing that anymore, he was really starting to question, did he want to go back to doing that? And how did he want to live his life going forwards? So a couple of questions that are really useful to ask yourself anytime, but particularly at this time, are first of all, what is really most important in my life? And do I live my life as if these are the most important things to me? And if the answer is no, then what changes might you want to make or need to make? The second question might be, how would I like people to describe me at the end of my life? And if I keep living my life the way I'm living it now, is that the way that I'll be described? Or is there anything missing or anything I'd like to change? If so, what do I need to tweak or what do I need to change about the way I'm being, the way I'm living my life or interacting with other people? And how might you best do this? So I'd ask you to think about where you do your best thinking, where you get your best ideas. Are you the kind of person who gets that aha moment in the shower or walking your dog, or where is it? Gardening. So if you're the kind of person who does your best thinking your own, then I'd suggest you think about going to that place, consciously doing it to ask yourself those questions. So go for that walk by the sea and sit in your favorite coffee shop and then give yourself the time and space to reflect on these questions. If, on the other hand, you're the kind of person who does your best thinking by talking it out with somebody else, and by the way, that doesn't necessarily mean you're looking for input from somebody else. A lot of people find that they clarify their own thoughts by articulating them to someone else. Then think about who the right person for that might be, who will allow you to do that and not just tell you what you should do or what you should think. And thirdly, a great technique is to write this down. So this is super good for people who are overthinkers or analyzers, or even just people who tend to sort of have things floating in their head. It's a great way to get real clarity. So I'd invite you to do one of these things, whichever suits you best, because this really is such a great opportunity to think about how you want to live your life going forwards.